TIFU by opening up to my wife. I had been having a few rough days emotionally. Busy, stressed out, just feeling down and out. This is really not normal for me, and I'm not good with bottling things up, so while laying in bed with my wife 2 nights ago, I rolled over and put my arm around her. She had her earbuds in and was watching show on her phone. And I asked, "Can we skip burying our faces in our phones tonight?" And she kinda just stared at me for a few seconds and said, "I'll take a rain check." This kinda hurt, so I rolled over and went to bed upset. Woke up the next morning still grumpy, and my actions made it obvious. Later in the day after dinner, she asked what was wrong. The kids had all left the house to go outside and play, and I decided to open up to her and express how I was feeling. I told her she really hurt me by blowing me off last night. Her response was, "Just for one night, I told you I'd take a rain check."
To back up, take a rain check was her typical response to not being in the mood for sex. Job, life, everything, is pretty stressful for her, and she's not the type of woman who can just tuck that away on the flip of switch to become intimate. This is her way of telling me that she just can't get into it tonight, but she'll make the mental preparations so that she's ready the next day. And that's usually the case, works well for us, happens all the time. So I get into telling her, and this is pretty much word for word, "Listen, I didn't want to fuck you. I didn't want you to blow me. I just wanted to talk to you and have an adult conversation." To which there was a reply. From down the hall. From my 12-year-old son. "Guys. I'm here. In the bathroom." TLDR, opened up to my wife and tried to explain I didn't want to have sex with her, I just wanted to talk. I thought all the kids were outside. My 11-year-old son was in the bathroom and overheard it all in vulgar detail.
"Guys, I'm shitting in here."
I wasn't done with this story. Please continue.
"So did she ever let you talk?"
The kid took it like a champ. Anyway, the kid probably heard way worse already and said worse. You can't shield them forever. Focus on your relationship issues and just tell the kid that it was an accident. Simple.
"Shit, you wouldn't like me. I literally though skip burying our faces in our phones meant go to bed faster. I would have said sure and rolled over and went to bed lol. I like the part where the kid became younger by 1 year upon hearing his dad talk this, as if his innocence just retracted back into his body."
Way to tell half a fucking story.
So is your son 11 or 12? He's 12 in your story and 11 in TLDR.
Examples of clearer communication. Can we skip burying our faces in our phones? I had a rough day, can we talk? Or you could have followed up with "I just want to talk" when she said rain check.
10/10 response from your son.
If you knew that she meant she was turning down sex, then why the fuck didn't you explain to her that you didn't mean sex? That was the real fuck up. There was a reply. From down the hall. From my 12-year-old son. My 11-year-old son was in the bathroom and overheard it all in vulgar detail. What were your 2 sons doing in the bathroom together?
Boy went from 11 to 12 during his bathroom time.
11 or 12, or are you not sure? F. Shout out to the kid though. A champion's response. Dad to dad with similar wife. You're lying to yourself if you don't think your kid knows exactly what the hell goes on, and he himself is just doing the healthy denial thing that I at 40-something still do. We all know logically that our parents shag, but we don't want to ever be cognizant of it. You raised that kid well because he knew to speak up to say, "Please stop talking, I'm here and I don't want to hear this and you don't want me to hear this." Those are parent goals, man. I think your biggest fuck up was not clarifying that night that you didn't mean sex. You wanted to talk about something. To me, It seems very much like you were asking maybe for sexy times by rolling over and asking not to bury your faces in your phones. To me, that's like, hey, let's bury our faces in each other's faces. Or crotches maybe. Whatever floats your boat. So I think your wife can be forgiven for thinking that's what you wanted. And as you established, that is pretty normal for you guys for her to give that excuse and you guys will connect later. Yes, son. We know that's how you got here. That's not a too much foo, but still embarrassing and funny. I used to live in an apartment within earshot of my parents' house. At night I'd have a smoke on the balcony. And one evening I realized, to my horror, that I could hear into my parents' living room. Guuuuuysss I can hear you out hereeeeee was my default. But I eventually gave up on sitting on the balcony. Harrowing stuff. Even when you're 20, not 11.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.